We begin with that breaking news here at noon as Senator Jim Inhofe confirms he plans to resign from the U.S. Senate. Thanks for joining us. I'm Craig Day.
And I'm Lori Fulbright. Senator Inhofe is also expected to announce an endorsement for who will be running for his seat.
We're expecting a news conference to begin at any moment. That's going to be part news conference from Senator Inhofe, who's going to announce his resignation, plus the announcement of an endorsement of the candidate of his choice. And that's going to be kind of part announcement by Senator Inhofe, part announcement by that candidate that he's going to endorse. So we'll get to that coming up.
That's right. And we are told that Senator Inhofe is going to be joining by phone via Bluetooth connection. So we don't expect to see him in person, but we do expect to hear from him over the phone.
Repeat what I said early this morning. First of all, I am announcing I will be leaving the United States Senate on the 3rd of January, and that means, and I want to make sure everyone understands this. Nothing's going to change, as far as I'm concerned, until almost a year from now. So this is going to take place. I'll keep doing it, but I want to make sure everybody knows that I am going to, at that appropriate time, vacate my office that I've held for a long period of time. In fact, we've set some records. We are going to continue doing the work that we've been doing, and it's going to be working out very well. And we're not leaving. I want to make sure everybody knows I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. But it does mean on January the 3rd, I will be leaving office. That's something that I would want to share with everyone, that there's a good reason for that. My wife and I have been doing this for a long period of time, and we have some other things we need to be doing at this point in our lives, and so we're going to do that. And to do that, we have to get out of this position and join the ranks of all the rest of you who are out there making a living. And so we're looking forward to this. Now, it's important for us to understand that I have one individual, Luke Holland, who's been not just a good friend of mine for a long period of time, but a very, very knowledgeable person who has been really kind of running our office for a long time. He's on top of every issue. And he will obviously have to leave the position that he's holding right now. And so as of today, he's going to be a candidate to replace me. He'll be a candidate for the United States Senate, and he'll start his long trip that won't wind up until the 3rd of January. And so I will be leaving office at precisely the same time that he will be gaining office, because he has to, of course, run for office during that time. I believe I am endorsing Luke Holland, and I believe that he is the one, without question, the best qualified to carry this out, and I anticipate that he will. I see every expectation. He's actually run this show with a lot of it for now a long period of time. We're talking about several years. So I would look forward to serving with him at that time, and that's the change. Now, what have I overlooked here that I want to be sure to get everything? Okay, so Kay and I will be leaving the United States Senate in January of the coming year, and I will be endorsing Luke Holland to replace me. He's the one who's qualified to do it. He's one that I have no doubt in my mind can win. So with that, let me just be the first one to introduce candidate Luke Holland.
Well, and Senator Inhofe, let me be the first to thank you for all the work that you have done for Oklahoma. Oklahoma is not the same state because of the work that you've done for us. You have always had the true north of our Christian values at the center of everything that you do. You've always believed that America is the greatest nation on earth, and you've never given up. And at the same time, you have delivered day after day for the things that Oklahoma needs, whether it's our military bases or our infrastructure. You have been Mr. Oklahoma for a long time, and we all owe you a debt of gratitude for everything that you've done for us. So, sir, thank you so much for your service to the state. Thank you so much for your endorsement. I can't think of anyone who I would be more honored to have the endorsement of than you. I mean, the reason why I'm running for Senate is because I believe that America is the greatest nation on earth. I believe that Oklahoma is the greatest state in the nation, but we're under assault right now. This nation is under assault from both the inside and the outside. The reason America is the greatest country on earth is because of our foundations in our freedoms and our Christian values. Those are the things that set America apart from the rest of the world. That's what we were founded on. And I think everybody can see that what's happening right now with Joe Biden and his socialist left Democratic Party, that they are tearing this nation apart, that they're trying to destroy the things that have made this country so great. And we've got to fight for it. We've got to fight to rescue this country from going in that direction. I mean, anywhere you look right now, you see that school boards are trying to kick parents out of classrooms. You've got runaway inflation because of all the spending that's going on. You've got a country that is going in a direction that is not what Oklahoma is all about. And it's not about what this country was founded on. And so what I want to do is represent Oklahoma in the Senate so that we can get things back on track, so that we can go back to the basics, go back to the foundations of what made this country great in the first place, so that we can rise and be strong again. Right now, Joe Biden is being the weakest leader that we've ever seen on the international stage. And every social policy that he's advancing is against the Christian values that we all hold true. He wants to kick God out of everything. And as a fourth-generation Oklahoman, you know, my great-grandmother came to Muskogee in a covered wagon. And I think that if she were here today, she would be appalled at the America that she sees today because it's so much different than what it was so long ago. But I think what's so encouraging is that so many people go all over the state and talking to friends and family and just acquaintances, and people are starting to wake up, not just here, but all over the country, about the threats that we're facing. People are starting to wake up to the direction that the socialists want to take us, and they're saying, this is enough. We can't let it go any further. We have got to fight to take our country back. And that's why I'm running. That's why I'm running for the Senate. I would be honored to have the support of Oklahomans. I'd be humbled to serve you in the United States Senate to represent these values that we all hold so true. Senator Inhofe, you are an incredible leader.
And again, you're listening right now to Senator Jim Inhofe's Chief of Staff, Luke Holland. This is part announcement by Senator Inhofe that he is retiring after a very long career in public service for the state of Oklahoma, and part campaign announcement by Luke Holland, his Chief of Staff, who has already announced that he is going to run for Senator Inhofe's seat and got the endorsement of Senator Inhofe.
And Senator Inhofe, if you missed it just a moment ago, said it is time for he and his wife Kay to do other things at this stage in their life, and he says they cannot do that while he is holding office, and so he plans to leave that. He says he's at peace with that decision, but that won't happen until January 3rd, of course, which is when the new person who is elected to fill that seat would take office. So he says there will be no changes that we'll see until that moment in time. Of course, we'll have much more on this decision and this announcement coming up in all of our newscasts.